last time on D&D, Sang got chased by a giant skeleton. Reed and gang killed the fake spirit, and through some magical means, through sending and other spells, you guys managed to meet up where the forest meets the mountains. And we pick up in this immediate moment of the two groups rushing to join one another. You watch as Briseis and Arthedan open up their arms to one another, only for Arthedan to walk straight past Briseis and hug Percy.
Percy, it's so good to see you. We've been apart for too long.
Arthedan, I've missed you. This group is so mean to me. They don't trust me. They don't trust my directions.
I almost died, Percy. I couldn't imagine dying when you weren't by my side.
Either me.
Other interactions as well. Everybody just sort of has a nice little chat and a catch up. Sang Dela, you meet up with Reed and Giampus.
I'm not
and
really.
Ulfgar.
I'm not really fussed about anyone.
Well,
Okay.
pretty rude.
I'm gonna like pat Sang on the shin and be like,
The shin?
yeah.
You're not that
Yeah.
small.
Alright then, the knee. I'll pat him on the knee and be like, hey, we're all together now. You wanna say hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Well, we're not all together. We're still missing Tristan and the rest of them.
Yes, you've just reminded me. Is Barry with us?
Barry is there, yes. They'll say,
Right.
hey Reed.
I'll be like, yeah. Enough of the greetings. Hi.
Oh yeah.
Message. Do you have can you send spells? Sending spell. You got that?
Can Barry cast sending spells? That is a good question. I would imagine so, but
I think he can.
maybe not.
If he can't, then we'll just have to sacrifice him. He's
He
used
does
to
not
us.
have he does not have the sending
Rip.
spell.
Barry, you were useful while you were
Barry.
alive.
All right then. And then I'll go to. I'll be like, does it? I'll just like sort of speak loudly to the group. Does anybody have sending spell?
Briseis
say
will be
me.
like, yes, I can cast sending spells.
Okay. Can you send a message to Tristan? Find out where they are, but also warn them about the Fae that we interacted with, and that they might not necessarily be trustworthy.
Yeah.
Okay, Arthur will say, also ask if Tristan has seen any of the others. If not, we probably need to find them as well. We're still 5 members down, not just 1.
Yes.
And Briseis will message you then, Tristan, and say, hey Tristan, how many people are with you? Who are they? Also, we dealt with a Fae spirit that was evil, just to warn you about yours.
New phone. Who
Well, that
dis?
was spot on, Patrick.
Tristan will reply and be like, hello, new phone?
3.
No. So
No, it's
he'll be like-
Briseis.
He'll be like, 5 of us here, underneath tower, spirit was helpful and friendly, not evil. Unlucky, I guess, on your side.
That's probably about
Good
it.
waste of words.
Yeah, that's what you can get in that message. First of all, she'll say to the group, I think their Fae spirit seemed to have worked out all right for them. Oh, by the way, Tristan, this is you've just woken up from your long rest at this point.
Okay, cool.
Literally like seconds ago, or probably it was probably the message that woke you up, if anything.
Oh, I was having a nice nap. Message me. Oh.
Yeah, so she'll pass that information on and message you again and say, who's with you? Is there any information you can give us? Where are you? What's happening?
I'm with Kageyama, Doran, Zarax, and
Vrogar.
Rogar. We are underneath the crypt. Vestige being held in Tower of Iron Crown.
Okay, yeah, that's about what you can get through. Again, Briseis will pass this information on to the rest of the group. Say, they're underneath the crypt. There's a vestige in the crypt somewhere, in the Tower of the Iron Crown.
Right.
So if they're under there right now, I suppose we'll just have to meet them in there.
Seems
And
logical.
Yeah.
We also need to find whatever's stopping us from teleporting. Otherwise, we won't be able to leave.
Yeah.
We're not leaving without your friends either. Whoever it was that was taken. Who was that, by the way? We should probably know.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them.
You've
Who's
kept your
taken?
secret. You've kept your secrets so far. You said you had there were friends of yours that were taken and imprisoned.
I'll say yes. His name is Rag Bay.
What?
What?
His name's what?
Rag Tomfy.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
Why is that disadvantage?
Because the way you said it.
I don't think
Oh, fair play.
he believes in the name Rag Tomfey.
Yeah. Well, 23 is enough. We're like, okay, and where should we find this ragman?
I don't know. We gotta just have a wander.
I imagine he's probably in the Crypt's dungeon.
Yeah, he could be in one of these towers. You don't know, and he's unable to, tell us anything about his cell. I suppose I could send him a message just to see if there's an update.
Yeah, he might be dead by
You know
now.
Oh, don't. Who said that? Sang.
Yeah.
Who said that? Who said that? Ed, don't say that. That's not nice.
Just factual, potentially.
Okay, I'm gonna send a sending spell to Emmerich, and I'll say, give me an update on your status, whereabouts, or anything of note.
Is that everything?
Which
You should probably tell him that we're here.
no,
Okay.
not telling him that.
Messages. Do they not have end-to-end encryption?
No.
Yeah.
You didn't get NordVPN.
Oh no.
And that brings us to our sponsor. That's all I'll ask. Essentially, status, location, or whether he's seen anyone. Does he know anything more about his jail, his cell partner or whoever? There was someone next to him in his jail.
Okay. A little while passes. There's no response.
Oh no.
Maybe he's dead. Would you be able to tell if the spell was like received?
No, you can't tell.
Okay. Unless something in this is well, but then we spoke to Tristan. Okay. So unless the tower he's in has got some kind of magic that blocks messages, or he's dead.
Fear the worst.
Hmm.
No. I'm gonna be
Well, let's-
really upset.
Arthur will just be like, well, let's not lose heart. We still have a job to do here, all of us. Speaking of which, if we're about to go and attack Warlock's Crypt, or at least try and get in, I think we need to share what resources we have. Some of us are low on health potions, for example. Anyone who has plenty to spare, give to those who have none. We need to do everything we can to prepare for this attack.
Also, Perseus had a little message she wants to share with the group. Perseus?
She'll look to you like as if she would say like she wasn't going to say anything, but she'll say, "Yes, well, technically, I did have one of my visions, Arthur, and in that vision, I saw pretty much all of us dead. But my visions have been wrong in the past. But fair warning, yeah." She'll just sort of slink away, like she's uncomfortable. Arthur will just say, "Well, we have a job to do either way, vision or no vision."
Okay, well,
Now, does anybody have any healing potions? Because I'm pretty much out.
I mean,
I know regular healing potions.
I've got some, but I don't really like to give them away.
I am acting commander here,
Who said so?
but I did when I hired you.
Did you hire us? Are we being paid?
Well, you're not being paid, but I did say join me if you want, but you'll have to serve under my command.
I don't remember.
And you
that.
joined.
Really? I don't
Did you
remember
remember
that
that? Reed, do you remember this?
Look, I'm not going to force you to give me any health potions, but We should be working together here. Come on.
I'll give you 5. Go on then. Greater health potions.
Thank you. Well, you don't have to give them all to me. Does anybody else need them? We need to go into this as prepared as possible. I'll take 2.
He'll take 2. Go on then. GLD can have 3. He's got none. Anyone else need any?
Who else is low?
I'll let you add those on then, Michael. 'Cause you're playing
yeah,
both those
I forgot
characters.
Martyrdom, yeah.
Can I have a short rest? Sorry, a song of rest.
Well, I think most people should be on full hit points for now. It's just for later.
Okay.
So, Arthedan will sort of muster you all together, point in the direction of Warlock's Crypt, and say, "All right then, team, let's get going, and we'll
I'm gonna
see
look at Reed.
what we can find."
I'm gonna look to Reed before moving.
I'll look back.
Reed, you're in charge. Shall we go?
Yes, we'll go.
Alright.
Is that GLD or Sang?
That was Sam. GLD is sulking because he's not in charge.
Oh.
I imagine he's still walking up the front though.
Yeah, of course.
I'm also walking at the front.
He's a bit mad because everyone's kind of ignoring him.
So yeah, you've got Arthedan, Giampus, Reed, and Percy sort of taking up the front.
Power
And
walking.
everybody else falling behind.
And, like, no one can overtake us. We're like trying to like hog the whole path between us.
Mhm.
Can GLD push
Can I-
whoever is out the way at the front?
It's you and Arthedan.
No,
Oh, they're neck and neck. They're just rolled exactly the same.
Yeah.
They're just changing places at the front. Just neither one can
Arthedan's
get ahead of the
just gonna like
other.
turn to face Giampus and be like, "Look, I'm leading this expedition, so stay behind me or go your own way. I don't even really know who you are."
We'd be gamboling past like a droidica, constantly going in front.
Fine, but you'd better watch your back. I don't know who you are either.
So just sort of eye you and roll intimidation for Arthedan.
Ooh.
Okay.
Can I
Arthedan
roll
just
intimidation for GLD as well?
sure.
Yeah. Wins.
Giampus backs down.
Fair play, Arthedan. All right, Percy, I've beaten him. Let's go.
So pressing forwards. Gonna move you to the next map. This map isn't that accurate, but it's the most accurate thing I could sort of find to what I imagine Warlock's Crypt would be. So listen to the description more than anything.
Silence.
After wandering through these mountains and a little bit of forest area, you come upon a wide area, a few miles wide, separating you from the fortress in the distance. Shattered rubble lies strewn across the landscape, between and among mounds of upturned earth and deep furrows of the sort one commonly sees in the wake of a trebuchet blow that misses its mark. Further in from the perimeter of this blasted land lies a mess of buildings, some relatively intact, others half collapsed or reduced to rubble. In the center, rising above it all, are a dozen twisted towers, rising like talons clawing at the sky. You begin crossing this seemingly uninhabited space, and you pass by huge boulders of varying sizes, though some appear as tall and wide as hills. As you get closer, you see that the towers that once looked pristine now appear weathered and cracked in places. In the windows, you notice the occasional flicker of eldritch lights, and along the surface of the walls and towers, you see indistinct shapes scampering here and there. The walls and towers have been crafted to appear as though clad in black mail, made of overlapping plates and slightly discordant off-center architecture, creating the impression of joints that might bend at any moment. As you cross this landscape, I'll say, what do you want to do?
We should proceed stealthily while checking for traps.
Okay.
I'll say, surely, should we check the area out and see if there's an easier approach instead of going through the main gates? Must be a...
Well, you're not approaching at the main gates right now, you're just approaching the walls. And this sort of mile or few miles wide, like open blasted landscape appears to surround the Warlock's crypt on all sides.
Okay. So we can't like enter from the mountainside, like.
Well, yeah,
cliff.
so you are entering from the mountainside, but there's like a few miles between the mountain and the
Yeah. Okay.
thing. So yeah.
Cool. Right then, I'll cast Pass Without a Trace then. The group.
Cool. I'll get stealth checks from everyone and investigation checks from the 4 people at the front, which was Giampus, Arthedan,
Big
Percy, and
3
Reed.
stealth for Giampus.
Well, that's 10. 13.
Yeah. Big 43 from Dalar.
Big 6 from Arthur.
Stealth from Percy. Uh-oh.
Hey, Percy did better than some people.
He's a stealthy boy.
Stealth.
And then it was, what did you say, perception or was it investigation?
So we'll do the stealth rolls first before anyone rolls investigation, just to get them out of the way. So we got...
I feel like Flynn would be up front though, because he's a ranger, right?
Well,
Yeah,
I said who's up front, and the 4 people who were up front specified it. So
The 4 people that wanted to be leader.
Wait, so why's Percy there then?
because Percy wants to be a leader.
Oh yeah, he does, doesn't he? Oh yeah.
So we got
Who's Percy?
We won't be separated from Arthur then.
success, success. Fail.
By the way,
The final one. My final one is Ulfgar.
Ooh, damn. So I've got nine rolls have come through. I swear there's more than 9 of you.
By the way, that's actually a
There's
10.
there's
a
12.
10 for Sang, by the way, because -6 to every roll.
I think we need.
Oh, yeah,
Barry
I guess
still, don't we?
I guess it's 20 because if we've got
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
10.
Yeah. Well remembered. What is your minus again? Just remind me.
-6.
-6. Okay. Barry's got a -5 actually. So well remembered.
Barry's a -5.
He's exhausted as well.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course, yeah.
He got chomped by that vampire, same as you. You managed to just about scrape through. Good job you had Pass Without a Trace, because that was as close as it can come.
Yep.
To failing a group stealth check.
And again, does Pass Without a Trace cover all of the group? It probably doesn't.
Well, it depends on how tightly knit you want the group to be. What's the
I think
radius
it's
on Pass
30
Without a
foot.
Trace?
Yeah,
It's
30
30-foot
feet,
radius,
yeah.
isn't
Yeah, we'll all
Yeah,
fit
that's
within
We'd all be
that,
within 30 feet.
Yeah. And I'll tell you
Well,
what,
it's
if you
within
guys
60 feet because
if you
that's
if you guys do want to maneuver yourselves, I'll say feel free to have a little maneuver. This is roughly like what the landscape would look like, and there's the team all together.
Well, all
I mean,
4
that
of us
looks-
are at the front.
That looks pretty good, as it was.
Yeah, I've got the injured, the thingy people in the middle, the exhausted people, and then
I think that looks pretty good as it is, to be honest.
Percy would have been 1 level. We were all trying to lead, weren't we?
well, yeah, you're all around the same, but
Fair
Yeah.
play. No, I was trying to be from the front.
okay.
Actually, GRD will be
Well, I'll tell you what.
directly behind Arthur
Okay. In that case, it would just be Arthur and Reed rolling investigation checks.
then. Got a big
Shit.
+0. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Cool.
La 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 la.
Well, wandering through this landscape, one of the 2 of you, I'll say, probably Arthur Dan, based on that roll. Who's behind Arthur Dan?
Giampus.
I'll say Giampus, Barry, and Ulfgar can make perception checks for me real quick.
Big 4. He's too busy staring at Arthur Dan's back, like, oh, I hate this guy. Is that Barry? Oh no, that's
No,
Ulfgar.
that's-
Ulfgar.
That's Ulfgar, the double now ones. And if I can get...
Oh, I know you don't get
Barry,
half of
Barry,
your eyes.
Barry. Perception. 20 from Barry.
That's
20.
-5.
Okay,
Legend.
so 15 is still enough. So Barry will notice as Arthur Dan's foot brushes through what just looks like a bit of cobweb on the ground. And as he does, I'll say, Arthur Dan, roll me a d8. 8.
What now?
definitely everyone. So as Arthurdan's foot brushes through this bit of cobweb,
Counterspell.
it's not well. It is a spell, but it's not something that it's not one that can be countered, unfortunately,
Oh.
because it wasn't cast. Dim greenish light spreads out in a 30-foot radius, and I need everyone to make Constitution saving throws for me.
Could I absorb this with the dagger? Like,
Sure. I will say you can absorb it with the dagger.
So we are all good.
I think
actually,
you have to
hang on a sec.
roll to do it. It should be a pretty easy roll for you, but I think you do have to roll.
well, I just looked at the description. It says any spell cast at you. So
In this instance, because it is like a spell effect. You know what? I'll say, Daylar, make a perception check to see if you could notice, and if you can roll high enough, then I'll say you can do it. And you have advantage on perception checks because of your blindfold, I think.
yeah.
22 is good enough, yeah. So I'll say you can try and catch this effect in your dagger, which you still have to roll for. It's like a dex roll of some kind, I think.
Yeah, I'll just close it. Hang on. I make a dex saving throw with the DC equaling the spellcaster's spell save DC.
Okay. So 18 is the DC. You make that easily enough. And so there is a brief flash of light before it gets absorbed into Daylar's dagger. Daylar saving you guys from a big AoE thing right there.
Do I know what the spell is?
Sickening Radiance.
Okay.
What does that do?
Guys, can I like?
Basically would have done 4d10 radiant damage and made you all suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
No, not again.
Yeah. And it also would have like made you like visible. Like the light would have flowed over all of you and stuck to you. But thankfully that's not happened. There was still a brief flash of light, and you are out in a big open field.
Which we all were aware of it. It wasn't
Yeah.
just like Daylight did
Oh,
it.
yeah, no,
within a
you
blink
could-
of an eye.
Yeah, Daylight could definitely see. Wait, I mean, Daylight did do it in the blink of an eye, but you would all have noticed that.
Okay.
I think we should get Daylar to go first so he can check out for more of these traps.
Yeah. Well, I can cast fly, and also I am flying, and I've got a broom by the looks of it, so we can all hover over the ground if need be. Well, a few of us anyway.
It's no
After
good.
that, we'll say that'll make us more easily spotted from whoever's on those walls. And we stay close to the ground. Try and hug what little terrain we have.
Yeah, I think
How
Daylar.
close are we to the walls?
It's still like a good couple miles.
Daylar, you should go
Okay.
first.
We can just
check,
hover.
Check for traps.
You can just hover. I've got 2 flying
Guess I'm
potions
checking
as
for
well.
traps again.
It's fine. We'll be fine with Daylar now. He's an expert at this.
How many
Okay.
spells can he collect with his dagger? Isn't there a staff
just
as well?
one, I think.
Just one. Yeah. And Barry will also say, I think that what triggered that trap was when Arthur Dam walked through some cobwebs. So maybe we should avoid those.
Yeah, let's just everyone follow Daylar.
Okay, so is everybody literally following like him, like pace by pace? So like in a line, I guess.
Yeah, that sounds the safest option.
All right.
Reed, go in the middle so your pass without a trace can still affect all of us.
Yeah. So we'll go Daylar, Arthur Dan, Percy, Giampus.
Reed should go where Barry is.
Sure.
Nah, I want to be like there. Yeah.
That's what.
What?
That was literally what I just said.
I didn't know where Barry was, so hang on. Are we still in the
Maybe
30?
swap Reed and Sang.
Oh yeah, you need to go down a little bit. Okay, you good.
Why?
For
I don't
your- for
want
your
to.
pass without a trace.
Oh, right.
Effective one.
I'll
Oh,
show you. I'll pull up the radius for it.
Literally doing the conga, guys.
Yep. Shall we all hold hands as well?
Do. Let's go to Warlock's
Perfect.
Crypt.
Do. Let's
Sorted.
try not to step through some cobwebs.
So I'm gonna get Daylar to then roll investigation as he leads the way.
Hope no one lightning bolts us.
ninth level lightning bolts.
Yeah, this is like Rogar's wet dream right now.
Yeah, I mean, to be clear, you wouldn't necessarily be all in a straight line. You'd just be following Daylar's
Yeah,
path.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just the way it looks on the map.
Cool. Well, 27 is pretty good, and Daylar spots any cobwebs that are dotted around this blasted landscape and leads you guys through to avoid them. However, there still could be some issues, so I'm going to get everybody else just to roll me a d20, and on a nat 1, a bad thing might happen.
Do you just want to roll it once for all of us, or once
Sure,
for
yeah.
every character? Oh, nat 20. Get in there.
I'll say once per player.
Okay. Because otherwise we'll be here for years.
Yeah. So still need you to roll, Sean, because you've still got other characters.
We've already been
17.
here for years, so we might as well just do it for a few more
That's
years.
true.
Mhm. Cool. So yeah, thanks to Daylar, you're able to navigate closer to the crypt. You can see as you get closer, the towers are joined in a rough circle by these black stone walls that form a perimeter around the heart of the crypt. You see railless bridges connecting these towers at various points, and all of them spiral around the heart, which you can just about see appears to be a dark, menacing keep in the middle. So as you approach the walls, you do see, glancing up at them, a few figures like floating above them, like 30 feet above them, just sort of looking out at the landscape. And you can't quite make out like how many people are on the walls themselves, but you can see definitely some movement up there.
Do they seem to be like alerted from the spell earlier?
Make a perception check with disadvantage, so for you it'd just be a straight roll. 22. Nobody seems to be like rushing around as far as you can tell. Again, it is like right up on the walls and you're down at the bottom, so it is difficult to see, but nobody seems to be rushing.
Okay.
How do we proceed? Shall we like continue along the base of the wall and see if there's like any openings or any sneaky ways in?
Did you tell the group about this?
I assume we're all
About what?
together at the base of the
It's about
wall
the-
now, aren't we?
People that they don't look alarmed.
Oh yeah, I guess I can. Well, I guess I would have like mentioned it if they were alarmed, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I can cast invisibility on someone, and they just they can go and have a look. Or I imagine there must be some sort of we hop over the walls or like go through a door. Might be some sort of I don't know invisible wall up that alerts them of our presence. Or something like that. They could they could have their like a magical alarm, like what we've just seen with the cobwebs. So yeah, do we want to actually? Oh, if we go up there and try to be stealthy, there's a chance that we'll just alert them immediately.
Plus, there's too many of us for us all to make it up the wall stealthily.
Yeah. So do we want to just breach it and go in like proper, or should we just?
Well, as soon as we alert them, we're going to be swarmed by hordes of undead, based off what we've seen so far.
I think there's no harm in someone ascending, so sort of like flying up there, taking a look, sort of a bird's eye view of just without like going into the actual area first, just so we've got a good feel of what
Well,
we're
Daylight can go
expecting.
invisible without having to expend any spells, so maybe he can go and have a look.
Yeah. I guess I need to borrow that broom though.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Do you want a broom? Whack it
Yeah,
out of
that
the
works.
bag of holding.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, just be careful where you don't want to go too far ahead, or to be fair, even crossing over onto the wall side.
Just see what you can see above the on
Yeah.
the wall and stuff. Yeah.
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 I can
Does the
also
broom?
cast detect magic.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, I'll put my hood up with the broom.
Fly up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're sort of flying up on the what you assume to be like the back side of Warlock's crypt. Even here, as you fly up, you can see the walls are fairly heavily manned by skeletons, trolls, minotaurs, and every like dotted along every now and then you see like a floating skeletal form, a mage of some kind, you imagine. And they seem to be on keen lookout. Do you want to sort of fly around or just fly back down?
Well, how big is the place? Would you say like?
A mile and a half from end to end.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get around the whole thing. So are the towers like part of the wall, or are they inside the wall?
Most of them are part of the wall, but there are a few. There's 5 that are inside the wall. The other 7 are like the outer wall.
Okay. Does it look like there would be like a way into the towers or anything? Like...
Make a perception check. Every now and then, yep, there we go, 24. Every now and then there are, windows and balconies, and there seem like there could be entrances. Yeah.
Are there any like points like in the wall where there's like less enemies?
I mean, everywhere looks pretty heavily guarded, but you do sort of see one area that looks slightly less guarded than the others. Only by like a fraction of an amount, perhaps. Again, it's all fairly equal.
All right. Are there many like? Can I see many enemies like in the tower when I'm like looking for the windows and stuff?
The windows are like sort of like tinted. You can't necessarily see through the windows. They just looks like darkness. Apart from when you can see sort of like magical glowing light within them. But even then, you just see the light. You don't see what that light illuminates.
Well, while I've got detect magic, I might as well like fly like a little bit around, like see if there's any weaknesses like in the wall or anything.
Okay. Having a quick fly around, the wall looks pretty strong, pretty. Well, there's certainly no weaknesses in it. Your detect magic would certainly ping a number of these mage skeletons that are like floating above the walls. They are definitely magic. The radius on detect magic, I think, is like 30 feet or 60 feet or something. So you wouldn't necessarily be able to tell like everything within sight.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, but things that are nearby you can ping, and nothing too much appears to be magical.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go back to the group for now. Like, explain what I saw because it doesn't look like there's a easy option to get in. So I don't know how we're gonna get all of us in.
No chance of actually meeting the others and going underground, is there?
Well, you said they're under the crypt already, so that means they're already inside the wall, I assume.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it sounds like we can go for one of the lower guarded areas, or maybe try and get into one of these towers and sort of work our way down, and then hopefully not raise any alarms by going through just one of the towers and taking out.
Maybe there'd be like
individually.
a open window in a tower with like an empty room that we could climb up or something.
Yeah. The only thing is, obviously the walls are guarded, so they might see us climbing up.
How many people can you make invisible?
Could probably do like 9 of us, but it'd be a really high spell slot, and I'd rather not do that. I think I can. Well, we've got pass without. There is a level of stealth I can give to the group just by pass without a trace. And I imagine there's probably other people in the group that could turn us invisible, or maybe a higher level of stealth, increase our stealth.
Has anyone else got
likelihood.
invisibility?
I don't think so. Check Briseis or Barry.
I'm looking now.
Um,
Briseis does not have it.
Baza has not
Nice.
got invisibility.
Oh, mate, you paused so long. You got my hopes up.
No, he has sea invisibility, but no invisibility.
Alright.
I'm afraid.
Uh,
He
wait,
does
Crusader
have a-
says polymorph. That might work.
yeah.
Oops.
I could also cast polymorph on like. Do we want like Arthurden and Percy being little mice or something, or birds?
They wouldn't retain their intelligence. So that's one thing to take into account.
No, I
Yeah.
Barry does have Arcane Gate.
I could
Mm,
dimension
that-
door me and
That would be really
no.
obvious, though, wouldn't it? Arcane Gate. It's like an actual like visible portal, two-dimensional glowing rings.
It would get everyone up there pretty quickly, though.
Yeah, but like, as soon as we alert them, we're pretty much screwed because there's so many of them.
Mm-hmm.
I've got something called anti-magic field, 10-foot radius. I'll put it in the chat.
I don't think it's useful for our situation right now, but it could be useful in the future.
Yeah, it might be worth going. The area where's least heavily guarded. Could try and get in one of those towers, so that the people guarding the area is less likely to see us, and also we've got the pass without a trace.
Why don't we
If
make
we-
our way along the base of the wall, like you said, towards one of those towers, and then maybe Daylar could then fly up again, invisible, and see if there's any like open windows in the tower or something that look empty that we could get into.
Yeah.
Well, at the one I went to, were all the windows like blacked out or whatever?
Yes, all the windows seem to be blacked out. There's also like bars over the front of them, which
Were they
like
black?
yeah.
Were they blacked out like where we went to in the north with Malister Rex? That kind
No.
of blacked out.
that
Oh,
looked like there was a darkness on the inside. This just kind of looks like tinted windows, but you
Okay.
still can't see through.
Bro, tinted windows. You must have paid a premium. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Are they in the
They're-
side regulation of tintedness?
They're all drug dealers, so.
We'll call the roses on them. That's illegal.
Yeah, call the police.
Yeah.
Two guys just show up like.
Warlock's Crypt is the giant
Excuse me,
meth lab.
you got a license for those tinted windows.
So I'm gonna have to ask you to roll your windows up, please.
Roll them up, roll them down.
Roll them up.
I want to see you. Roll up your windows.
You're so ugly.
The skeletons like have to get searched, and they were like, "Oh, what? No, it's because I'm a skeleton."
Anyway, none of this is helping us get inside. I'm surprised
I think we
Arthur,
should split up
Dan's
and
been
search
very
for clues.
quiet. He's got no ideas, and he's supposed to be the leader.
He's not the leader.
I do have some ideas, actually, now that you mention it.
Go on then, Arthur Dan.
Well, we're quite a big group right now. The bigger the group, the more easily it will be for us to be spotted. We could split up. One group could perhaps try and cause some kind of distraction to lure people away, leaving one spot more vulnerable for others to enter. It is a risky plan, dividing the group, but it's an idea.
Well, we don't have to split the group. We can just send one person away, and I'll look at Dayla, and I'll be like, and just to like, I don't know, start a fire or make a loud noise.
Just shout randomly.
Do we really want to put that, like, once we set an alarm, raise the alarm, the whole city will be on like high alert. So is there really a point of doing that?
It was just a suggestion. I was thinking of trying to lure people out and away from the city in order to, as a part of that plan, perhaps.
I guess we could start a forest fire.
I don't think they would care about a forest fire.
I don't think there's any forest nearby either.
Yeah, it's like miles of wasteland.
They would need people. They would need victims. Something worth chasing.
I mean, I can run pretty fast.
You're also very exhausted right now.
Also true.
I can cast like, well, don't we have a fire elemental thing? Can we just set that on the loose, like a mile away? a fire elemental
Oh yeah, the
potion.
fire gin or whatever it was.
Well, you've got
They-
the gin,
that's
then you've
separate
also got
things,
yeah, you've also got the fire elemental.
I don't want to set the gin just because we don't know whether that will work or not. But the fire elemental, we could literally just throw it, and that'd be a good decoy. Or if anyone else has got can create an animal, or I can't. My dog's probably dead somewhere, so I can't do that.
Hmm.
If anyone can cast some sort of decoy.
No, Barry can.
I thought it was like a goat or something.
Yeah, that was close enough to Barry. I'll give him that.
Barry can guys, I can cast. I don't know. You can do silent image, I guess. Unseen servant.
Hmm.
Or
I mean, would they fall for that?
no, probably not, guys. Like, they're pretty low level spells. Force cage. What does that do?
Anyone else have
Reverse gravity. He can make the entire place go up in the air. Let's go.
Not the entire place, but sure.
Does anyone have a hacksaw to saw through the bars on the windows?
Actually, Arthur will say that anti-gravity thing. What's the range? What's the radius on it? Because we could just take everybody off the wall at like a certain point.
It is
At
range.
least
It's a 100-foot range with a 50-foot radius and a 100-foot high cylinder. Arthur, Diane, thanks for asking me. You know, these guys, they treat me so badly.
50-foot radius. That could be enough to take a whole section of wall up into the air.
So we lift the entire wall up.
Not the wall, but the people on it.
Then
Can they speak?
while they're in the air, what do we do?
We use that time to get over the wall.
Won't they see us doing that?
They'll be flying hundreds of feet in the air, and if there is a few people that are left over, there are a dozen of us. We should be able to take them out quickly and quietly enough.
Well,
It's just an idea. I'm not saying we do it. It's
I mean,
up to you, of
I
course.
haven't got a better idea. Anyone else got a better idea?
Not really.
We could maybe
So we
use
could,
Barry's
like,
arcane
rush
gate to
for-
get us up there.
True.
Ooh, that's a good shout, actually. Yeah.
But the only issue with that is the reverse gravity is concentration, and so is arcane gate.
Does Briseis have arcane
Briseis
gate?
has arcane gate, I think. Yeah, she
Yeah.
does.
There you go.
Sorted. I think that's a plan, guys.
How
That's a
tall
good
is
plan.
the wall?
The wall would be about 100 feet tall. It's a pretty tall wall.
Oh, right.
How does the reverse gravity work? Just to check, do they have to make a save, or does it just do it?
Let me dump it in chat. There you go.
Arthurden will after you describe your spell to Arthurden, he'll say, "Okay, so that should work on pretty much everybody, apart from the ones that are floating in the air, which is only a handful. We can try and take them out quickly as possible."
We need ranged attacks, though.
Yeah, just range. But can they
Yes.
make noise? Like, can they scream?
Probably.
Yes, which is why we need to take them out straight away. I was thinking maybe, Dela, if you fly back up on that broom of yours, you'll be up there ready to attack them as soon as the gate is cast. But the rest of us, we'll send. Yes, you can fly up. Anyone with range attacks, we'll send them in through the gate first, so they can immediately make their attacks.
Sounds good.
Wait a sec. This reverse gravity, it says, but when we enter that space, won't it also affect us?
True.
Yes, that's a good point.
Yeah, it will.
Curses.
Damn, that was the best plan we've had so far.
Well, we'll keep brainstorming.
What if we use that as a distraction then? What if that is our distraction? We cast that, then they all go flying up in the air. Then surely they would draw reinforcements from across the other areas of the wall to see what's going on, right?
I think it would just raise the alarm. And they'll all be on high alert after that. Like, because there's different... When Dalar had a look, was it just this layer of wall, or are there, like... Is it like a citadel where there's, like, multiple layers of walls?
It's mainly just the outer wall, and then there's like the inner keep.
What if we just got all the way to... How tall are these towers? Can we get all the way to the top of a tower?
Tower would be pretty damn tall. Like, I'm not that good with height, but I don't know, probably nearly 1,000 feet tall.
That's a bit too tall.
Yeah, they are. They are
That's
crazy.
like Minas Tirith levels.
Oh yeah, they're crazy tall towers.
Okay. Well, I could run up to the top of the tower. Don't know what good that would do us though.
And unfortunately, teleporting seems out of the question.
I could cast Otto's Irresistible Dance on like one of the skeletons. Like all it'll do is just dance until it stops. Like I don't know whether that'll
I'm
like
not sure that would do
loads
very
of them.
much.
But it'll be funny and it will definitely get a few of their attention. They might start like dancing and then there's a
Maybe
whole...
like start a flash mob.
I could dominate monster as well and like just get one of them to attack another and then it starts like a whole riot like in
Ooh.
Kirathungal.
Like what?
Kirathungal?
What's that?
No, like, yeah, what's that?
It's like oh, you know my mate. What's his name? Rag Tomfy. Yeah, like he knows all about it. It's just between me and him. Sorry, I should have. Oh, never mind.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
The issue is it's a level 8.
Fabian would be like, perhaps I could use this cravat to pretend to be one of the Death Knights or something. And I can walk through and be like, haha, I command you all. Let me through.
okay, that's a good idea.
I think the only issue with that is that you don't actually have like the powers of the Death Knights, so you can't actually control them.
No, but I can imitate their voice with this cravat, and I can look exactly like them, so...
I feel like that might work.
I don't know, I'm just
It's a good idea.
throwing things out there.
I mean, I've literally got no other ideas. We've got to do
Just
something.
walk in the entrance, like just ask to be let in.
We could try that out, to be fair.
Let the Lord of the Black Land come forth.
I don't think it's a good idea, Fabian going in on his own.
You would say that, Reed.
Yeah.
Well, is there anybody else who can come with me? I don't know, I could say I've caught some prisoners, or...
Ooh. We could
I
all...
suppose we could all go.
Yeah.
From the stealthy boys.
I mean, don't Death Knights usually teleport everywhere anyway?
Exactly.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, but they could
We
say,
also
you
have to
haven't
guess.
teleported because there's too many prisoners.
I don't think that would be a problem for them. When they took Emmerich on the ship, they just pulled him through the portal, so they could probably do that with as many people as they wanted to.
What if we...
Said that?
What
Said
if
that?
we use the gate
Maybe.
portal?
You mean Rag?
Yes, Rag.
Oh, I didn't even catch that.
Arthur will be like, so Emmerich's the one in the cells.
Why were we keeping this a secret, by the way?
Because they all don't like him, and well, I'm not saying this out loud. I'm not going to say it
Arthur-
out loud.
Yeah.
But I'll be like, well,
Might as well at this point.
it is Emmerich, but I can assure you, he's very good now, and he's trying to do the right thing. He's on the right path. Well, we think he might be dead. Oh, don't remind me.
Arthur will say, why is he caught up in all of this?
Well, long story, but he stumbled upon one of our ships, and that ship was going to what's
Scatarack.
it called? Scatarack, and then that ship got attacked, and we believe that, well, we know that they took him.
Yeah, Fabian
Because
will say, yes, I was on the ship and I saw them take Emmerich. They slew the rest of the crew. I was fortunate to survive. Arthur will just sort of take in the information, say, well, we'll deal with the Emmerich problem if and when we save him, if he's even alive.
Yes, he is good, and he is on the path of righteousness.
Well then, let's hope the gods have spared him. Back to the matter at hand.
Looking at Fabian and being like, you plonker.
If the if those Death Knights use portals, like you said, what if we Fabian disguises as the Death Knight, and then Briseis casts, or Barry casts the portal, then it will look like we're using a portal to get in, right? Like a Death Knight would.
Well, will it look like their portals?
I mean, I don't
That's
think
the
they're going to know the
I
difference, really.
They probably would. I'm trying to think if Briseis or Barry have seen the Death Knights before. I don't think they have, in which case they wouldn't be able to replicate exactly what it looks like.
Fabian has, though.
But he can't cast the spell.
Oh, I thought he could.
Can you
with his
not
cravat.
describe what the portal looked like to them?
Not. He can't create the portal.
No, but
I
can
mean,
you
he can describe it, but description can only get you so far.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're fine with just showing up as, like, Death Knight, but it's just... Risk is that the Death Knight is already in the area, or, like, they know that the Death Knight isn't there, or, like, know that there's no reason for him to be outside the gates, like, grabbing a few prisoners.
True.
Well, but we're kind of out of options, really.
Like, isn't the anti-gravity thing kind of the best way forward?
Yeah, but we just said we can't get through it because as soon as we enter it, we'll also be caught in it.
Yeah, but like they'll be 100 feet in the air, and then if we drop them, they'll be scattered all over the place.
What if we drop them first? We lift them all up, throw them back down, probably kills most of them, or at least damages them. Then we teleport up with the arcane gate and slay the rest.
Okay.
Yes,
Sounds like a
that's
plan.
Yeah.
probably
go on
not the
then.
best. Way.
Yeah.
I guess after all that,
That's what we're doing.
brute force.
Yeah. You're welcome, guys.
Well, looks like that's what we're doing then.
A breeze rolls through Arthedan's hair, and he's like, "This is why I'm the leader."
Oh dear.
Oh,
Gampus,
steady on about that.
Gampus will
Somewhere-
just
somewhere-
scowl at him.
Somewhere underneath the crypt, Tristan shudders.
I'll say, hang on.
I
that
failed
was
someone
Barry's
usurping
idea.
my leadership.
It's Barry's idea.
Barry
Maybe
should be
Barry
the
should be the leader.
I agree.
Alright, now guys, I can't fight, so like, Alphadan should be it.
Yeah, you don't have to fight to be the leader. You
Yeah,
can
you're,
just
you're the
delegate.
strategist.
I have five intelligence. So
Also, if Barry gets into any danger, he's going to cast his 9th level spell, not time stop the other one.
oh yes, okay, got you.
Because it basically makes him immune to damage. So he can't do damage, but he also can't be killed.
Got you, boss. No problem. Barry can cast anti-magic field, and then we're using Barry to cast arcane gate as well.
I think someone else can do that.
Well, you said it's
Okay,
concentration,
so-
didn't you?
yeah, but if we're
So,
dropping it,
Oh yeah, we could use the cast to cancel the.
yeah, that's what I
okay.
mean. Yeah.
Looking at this reverse gravity spell, it's got 100 feet range. The walls are about 100 feet, but I'd say it'd probably be best if Barry flies up on the broom with Dalar. Someone can make him invisible, and then he casts it from there just to...
Yeah.
Well, I have an invisibility potion, which is pretty much useless to me now. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you might as well give that to Barry.
I've got 2 flying potions as well if he fancies, just a little float, cheeky
We
float.
might as well go on Dalar's broom. Save the flying potions.
Yeah, waste not, want not.
I feel like this is just going to go horribly wrong.
I mean, there's still time to change the plan if you want to change the plan.
I've got literally
what's the
I've got no other
likelihood-
ideas.
What's the likelihood of, like, the others seeing these skeletons getting lifted 100 feet in the air and then dropping back down?
Probably
high.
quite likely.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do it like next to the tower, so we can like get the ones next to the tower, and then we can like run inside the tower.
Is it quite foggy around us, and can we cast fog cloud?
It's kind of foggy. I will say the fog has like thinned since you've entered this like blasted landscape around
Right.
Warlock's Crypt, but only
Right.
a little bit.
Barry has had his pre-battle tinkle. He's terrified.
Cool.
Alright.
After Barry pees, he's going to hop on Dalar's broom with him and fly up, and Dalar's going to give him a potion of invisibility, so he's invisible, and he's going to cast the spell from there. As soon as everybody, I guess, crashes back down to the ground, that's when Briseis will cast her arcane gate.
Yeah.
Well, is Barry not casting the gate?
I thought, yeah. So the way,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, true.
thought
Because
the way we
he
were-
drops concentration, so yeah, he can cast it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like,
Well, Barry would need to then be on the ground as well, because you cast it from. I think you cast it from where you are, or
it's 1 point within 10 feet of you, and another point within 55.
Yeah.
Well, that's
feet
fine.
of you.
So-
yeah,
We could
'cause
land.
he's
We
got-
could land on top of the wall, and then that be.
Oh
The
yeah, you could do
ground
it
point.
from there.
Yeah.
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 But then you'd be caught up in the area.
Well, they'd still be falling.
And then they might fall on top of you. Barry gets killed where?
Well, we can
Skeleton lands on his
fly like just off the wall, I guess, like 5 feet.
I mean, I think you've got
So we're
time
out
to
the way.
cast the spell, concentrate on it for a little bit, and fly back down to the ground, and then drop
True.
it. But then that gives more
Wait, what do you mean?
skeletons time to react to it. Yeah, just do what you said with the wall. I think that's the best idea.
We don't have to actually land on the wall. It just says a point within 10 feet of you, so we can just go like right next to it.
Mhm.
Yep.
Sounds good.
And how big is the arcane gate?
It is hang
10
on.
foot wide diameter portal,
Yes, opens over
so
each.
2 can go
corner.
in at a time.
Yeah.
And whereabouts do you want this portal to be, with regards to the battlements? So with like, as you sort of fly up, you can see sort of 2 smaller like turrets on either side of a stretch of wall, and then there's like the towers. There's like a tower on either side of the turret, or there's like the wall keeps going on.
We probably want to teleport into cover, so
Probably next to the tower.
next to the tower. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Are you ready to enact this plan?
Sure.
Yeah, Pass Without a Trace is still on, correct?
Do we want to tell the others?
It
that
is
we're-
for now.
Yeah.
Wait, once
Cool.
we get in, like, do we want to like rush somewhere? Or...
Yeah, we're gonna
Or-
get
Yeah,
inside
rush
the
for
tower.
the tower
Yeah.
and just like all huddle there,
Mhm.
like little chickens.
Do we
Okay.
do we like want to message like Tristan's group and say we're attacking
No,
so they
that's
can
a
like?
Nah.
waste of a spell slot.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
And what order is everybody going through the
Arthur
the
Dan
gate?
will go first, obviously.
Should I say Arthur Dan and Percy?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
GLD and
I'll go.
someone
And Reed?
else.
Yeah,
Yep.
go on then.
And
Ulfgar
Darren
next?
and- Oh yeah. Oh, we
Sure.
might want to send Ulfgar with GLD. To be fair.
Oh yeah, true. Then off guy.
Send in the tough boys first.
Sure.
Can I? No, I was gonna say, can someone swap? Well, actually, can GLD move up the side and Ulfgar and Reed stay together?
Sure.
Sure.
I think it's more practical if Reed and Ulfgar
Yeah.
stay together.
We'll send GLD next with Sang,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and then we'll do Flynn and Daramis, and then last of all we'll do Fabian and Briseis.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so Barry chugs the invisibility potion, flies up with Dalar.
Oh my goodness.
So this is
Oh,
the
what's that
section of
name?
wall you are flying up. You can see where I put the little portal, roughly where that would be. I'll just move it to the side for now, because as you
Whoa.
cast the spell, pretty much all of these guys are going to fly up into the air. Give me a 100-foot... oh wait, no, I need to give myself a 100-foot radius. No, 50-foot radius.
Who is Tagaloth the Deathless Duke?
Wasn't this the like lower guarded area?
Yes.
Yes.
There's loads of people. I thought it was just skeletons.
Nah, there's loads all over the place. This is as low as it's going to get. So that's...
So we want to get
60.
the south. I think we want to get the south then.
So if you wanted to go down this end, which is the end
Yeah,
you can
let's
teleport to,
Yeah.
still going to take out a bunch of people.
Barry's the most kills Barry's ever gotten in his life.
Barry
Yeah.
I might get
MVP.
addicted to killing.
Accurate. This
Barry
one with
villain
the blue.
arc.
This one with the blue dot was hovering, so he is not affected by the spell. Okay, so that has been cast. They all fly up into the air. You drop this about there.
Yeah.
But bear in mind, the tower you're going to be going into is like the door to it is just here at the very bottom of the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to leg
Yeah.
it. So
Yes. Barry's invisibility will drop.
well, he's down at the floor anyway, so that's fine.
No, he's up on the broom.
No, he's.
Oh, is he at the top?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he would have been actually about here because it said within 10 feet of him. So a floating barrier appears. And as this all happens, I'll say roll initiative. So to make initiative easier, what I'm going to do is say just the four of you roll, and then you can sort of pick and choose who you want to go based on who it would be more appropriate for. I guess, Dela, you would be up first.
Okay. I'll throw my dagger at the floating guy.
Yep. You have sneak attack, of course, because you are still invisible. That'll definitely hit. So 66 damage.
And can I teleport to it?
Yep. Barry.
Just leave Barry on the broom.
Yeah, Barry's got the
make
broom, so...
Yeah, he still wasn't like in control of the broom. I'll say make a dex save for Barry.
Oh god, he's not good at those.
If we get -5.
Oh no, Barry!
I don't know who's gonna fall.
Yeah. Definitely with the -5, Barry will just fall off the broom and start plummeting.
He's on the broom, we'll be fine.
He is on the broom, but like you were the one steadying it and controlling it. So as soon as you teleport it off, you just topple back.
Can he react and featherfall?
He can cast Featherfall, and I'll say with Featherfall he can
control the broom.
Well, that's what the roll was for.
All right.
Yeah.
No, but he can cast Featherfall as a reaction and grab onto the broom.
Dayla!
Poor Barry.
Yeah.
You bastard!
Still your turn, Dela.
My other option was to fly up to them with Barry on the broom, so he was lucky I just chose to teleport away. But okay, I guess I'll second attack. Another 17.
They are immune to the poison damage. So,
All right. So
just
11.
another 11.
77 in total.
Okay, we'll then say it is Michael's turn. I assume you want to go with Arthedan first.
Yes.
Okay. Say Arthedan steps through the portal.
Wow.
Leave. Drag him down.
How high is that guy?
30 feet in the air.
Has he got
Oh, I thought you
anything
were because it's a metal lamp.
Dayla, because this guy is 30 feet in the air, do you want to like try and cling onto him in the air, or just drop 30 feet after making that second strike?
I'll cling onto him.
Okay, in that case, roll athletics. Okay, so you will fall.
Can I use my inspiration to reroll that?
Sure.
Come on. Damn it.
Oh. You've got another inspiration if you do want to use it.
Alright, I'll do that.
Yep. Still not enough.
God damn it.
Do you want to featherfall yourself? There won't be massive
Yeah.
damage, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
do that.
Yeah.
How
So you
mighty have fallen.
featherfall yourself and drop down next to Arthedan. But yeah, Arthedan, back to you.
Well, he's got no ranged spells, so does the thing look nearly dead?
Make a perception check. Difficult to tell.
Okay, well, it's an important situation, so he's going to throw his hand axe at it.
Okay. That will hit.
Big 9 damage.
For... He wouldn't actually get the dueling style with this,
Oh.
So we're just
7 damage.
7 damage. Yep. Anything else from him?
That's literally all he can do. He's got
Okay.
no ranged attacks. He'll just move out the way of the portal, actually.
Yeah. And I think it's just because it makes sense. We'll say Percy, you can go next.
Alright, we're gonna throw Percy through. He's here. Don't worry, Arthedan, I'm here.
Ooh, Percy,
And he's
your
gonna
voice
cast-
has suddenly got deeper.
Oh, I know. He's gonna cast Flame Strike. No, he's not gonna do
Okay.
that. He has no ranged weapons. Oh wait, he does. Hang on, wait. He's going to use level 1 and cast Guiding Bolt on
Okay.
this thing.
Make an attack roll.
17.
17 hits. So
Nice.
a big
14.
14, yeah.
And so now the next person who attacks it has advantage against it, and he's going to move in.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Doesn't take that extra 3.
because that's from his dueling style, and he's not dueling with Guiding Bolt. Well, that's improved Divine Smite is like melee attacks, I should say. So yeah, just be a 14. So Reed and Ulfgar, you guys charge through.
Yeah, Reed's gonna
What do you
go
want to do?
first. Does this guy look pretty hurt? As I've just came through, I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, he looks pretty hurt.
Alright then, I'm gonna fire, I think I can fire 3 normal radiant bolts.
If you want to use your bonus as well, then yes.
Tim Reed.
You might
Go on
not.
then.
You might not need to. Probably only need the 2. Well, that'll miss. That'll
No,
hit.
Advantage on the first one.
True. So actually, just the first strike is enough to kill him.
Ooh. Alright.
If you do want to use a second shot on this guy way down here, you can.
I mean, are they alerted? Definitely are, aren't they?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know we were going to alert them. I thought we were just. I thought we were trying to do it stealthily.
There's no way we were going to do this stealthily.
I don't know, but it is what it is now. So yeah, I'll attack him twice with those 2 radiants. Hopefully
Cool.
they hit.
Well, the 19 will hit. The 14 will miss. But that's still 13 points of damage.
Where
Maybe you
did the
shoot through
advantage
portal
come
and
from?
hit Sanga and GLD.
Right, it comes from guiding bolt.
Yes.
Ah,
So
okay,
the next attack to hit it, basically. Ulfgar's turn. Or you can also move Reed as well if you want to move at all.
Out the way of the portal,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, the door to the tower is right at the bottom, just here.
Okay, I'll put Ulfgar at the front of that then, and Reed can
Cool.
sort of keep on watch.
One of the enemy's turns. 40 to there. And then he'll dash to get to there.
How high is this little thing that we're on?
Compared to the main wall,
Yeah.
it's the same height.
Oh, okay.
It's all connected. Okay, next people through would be, we'll say Michael, you can go with Seng and Gianfus.
So I guess we're right next to this thing now.
Mhm.
So we might as well attack it.
We'll say you have to sort of go like either side of the portal because you can't
Oh, right.
attack the portal. But yeah, you can go.
I
Sort
mean,
of,
actually,
like,
Geordie can stay there because he's got 10 feet.
yeah,
He's
or
alright.
go there.
Yeah.
Or
Go
there.
on then,
Yeah.
that's fine. Yeah. Cool. So GLD up first. Oops, that's not Arthur Dan, but that
Yes.
is GLD's roll. Oh wait, no, sorry, ignore
No,
that.
that was
that
Arthur
was
Dan's roll.
Arthur Dan's roll.
Yeah, okay.
Too many character sheets.
Welcome
Right,
to my world.
Try again. There we go.
16 does hit.
Then he'll bonus action attack with his glaive again.
53 points of damage.
Okay, Sang's up.
With the minus, those will still both hit. So another
No, it's only
19.
one. No, it's only one. 29. The 10 was from GLD.
Oh yeah, that'll hit. With the minus, that'll miss.
Okay. No, not 20. Get in there.
That's Sang done.
Yeah, is the thing still alive?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's both of us done then.
Okay, say Daramis and Flynn come through next. So Adam, do you want to do anything for them?
I was going to fly barrier.
Oh yes, sure. Actually, yeah. If you want to do that first, go for it.
Yeah, I was going to fly Barry up because otherwise because if he gets hit and loses it, so he's just going to hide.
Okay.
I move Bazza then. Bazza moves.
So some of these guys start running along the wall. They're all just like dashing at the moment to try and make it there. For now, it is Daramis and Flynn's turn.
Alright, let's go through the portal then. Daramis will step up and attack the troll.
Yep, yeah, you have to, so technically from just next to it, but that's fine.
Yep. Oop, make sure I've got Daramis selected. Yep, there we go.
And he will get sneak on this.
Yeah, he will, yeah.
15 will miss though.
Oh. Rip, I guess. Attack
Do his-
with dagger.
Yeah, bonus action
Oh.
with the dagger. Oh,
Awful character.
damn. Some 2 nat 2s there.
Yeah, Flynn will take a step back, and Flynn will shoot. He'll put Hunter's Mark on the troll.
Sure, so that's a spell slot for that.
Actually, can the troll even get to us without going through the portal?
Yeah.
Yes, it can.
And then he will shoot the troll.
Yeah, the portal is only
Mhm.
active from one side.
Is it? Oh.
17 hits, question mark?
Yes, both will hit. So go ahead and roll. The The Colossus Slayer on the... Oh, yeah, it would be Colossus. A Colossus is only once per turn, though, right?
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, sorry.
Cool. So we'll count the
And
first
then
one.
And then
So
we'll do
that's-
Hunter's Mark.
26 damage.
These things are tougher than I remember.
No, they've always been like this.
Have they?
Usually
Yeah.
Tristan to do 50
Yeah,
damage per hit.
Yeah.
True.
And we'll say final people can come through, so Fabian Briseis.
Okay, I don't think Fabian can do anything, so he'll just move
Mhm.
like, over here. Briseis will like, I guess like move here and like aim ice knife like around Sang in the bowl, like.
Yep.
To hit him.
Okay, so 15 damage to...
Why does it say no cold damage?
He has to roll a save.
I think that's the
Oh,
people
right.
that are within 5 feet of him, but there isn't anyone.
Isn't
within
it
5
he
feet
makes
of him.
if a DC 19 dex save then that he doesn't get the cold damage?
He doesn't. The people around him do.
Yeah, so
Oh,
he
I didn't read that
automatically-
far yet.
He automatically fails.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, but then Sang and Daramis would have to roll
Oh, you're in
dex saves.
some paladins.
Yeah,
All
you're
right,
both
So
you're both quite dexterous anyway.
10.
So plus the paladin's aura, that'll be. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, with the minus,
oh,
you will
whoops.
still take the cold damage,
7
7 damage.
and then if you can make
Should have probably
Daramis
read
roll as well. Daramis succeeds, but Sang takes 7 cold damage. She was too exhausted to dodge out of the way as she usually would have. This boy down the far end. Gonna start flying.
I'm zooming
That
You know
Death
what it is.
Knight?
Tagriloth, the Deathless Duke.
Is that a Death Knight?
No, he's a Deathless Duke.
Looks like a lich,
Ah,
so not really any better.
If only someone
Well-
had destroyed some phylacteries, maybe he would be dead.
oh no, because destroying the phylacteries doesn't kill them.
Oh.
It just means they can be put down permanently.
Okay.
You still have to kill them.
He's gonna cast a certified classic.
Fireball.
Counter spell.
Don't think anyone is within 60 feet of him.
Oh shit, yeah. Bollocks.
So no. Whereas Fireball has a
Okay,
120 foot radius. So
Could I absorb this one?
no, you've already got a spell in your dagger, and if you've got one in there, then you
It
can't
only
absorb
lasts
it.
an hour though.
Yeah, to be fair, I guess you did spend ages talking. Yeah, I'll say that's fine then. You can suck that up.
Oh,
Suck, suck, suck.
Like 62 minutes. It's just over.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Cool. Back to the top with Delar.
throw the fireball back at him.
Can. Or you could do it to the people on the bridge, or you could just get inside the door.
There's loads of them here. That would be a good one.
Would it be an action to open the door?
Um,
I'll go for the door.
okay. When you get to the
There might
door,
be something inside I can fireball.
it is doesn't open.
Oh, okay, then I'll fireball the guys.
Okay. Just the people on the bridge.
Yeah,
Or
actually,
do you want to go?
could
for
I
the-
like try and like, is it like locked or like blocked or something? If it's locked, could I try and pick it?
Yeah, so that would be an action instead.
Yeah, okay, I'll
Probably
do that.
worth it.
Go for it.
For the thieves' tools.
Well, first of all, make an investigation check. 27. Yeah, this lock isn't trapped and can be unlocked. So yeah, roll thieves' tools. Yep. With that, you get inside the tower, and I guess you just want to move inside.
Yeah. Is there anything in here?
Heading inside just looks like a big circular chamber right now. Nothing in here except a staircase leading up and a staircase leading down, like a spiral sort of staircase. But then there's still a floor here.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll use my action and movement now. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else. So yeah, I guess I'm done.
Okay, so you are inside. Michael's turn.
Okay.
So whoever you want to go.
Giampus, you will attack that troll thing again.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, the first one will hit,
Still alive?
and yeah, you kill him with the first.
Nice. Then he'll use the rest of his movement to also get inside.
Okay. He's in.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was moving.
Reed or Ulfgar?
Ulfgar's gonna be like all excited that like the door's unlocked and he's gonna like kind of run in. Reed, can he run to where it's behind Daramis?
Mhm.
Cast confusion on the on this boy, Duke.
A wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, so I imagine he's pretty high at that, but I think worth a try.
Worth a shot. He fails, but he will choose to succeed on a legendary resistance.
Oh, fair play. Oh, at least I got one of his legendary resistance. I moved 15 feet, so can I move another 10 feet back to where I was?
Yep.
Like there.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll bonus that. I'll bardic inspire Ulfgar. Not.
Ulfgar's inside.
Oh right. I'll Arthedan.
Okay.
Taking spirit. Inspire.
Well, Adam, your turn. So any of your boys, any Daramis or Barry or Flynn or
We're gonna
Percy.
get Barry inside, I think.
Cool. So you can do one more as well. So Barry's in.
And let's pull Darameus back inside. Because he's closest to the action. We don't want anything to do with that.
Yeah. So
Oh, wait, can he make it?
Yeah. You can get in because he can dash as well. So
Yeah, okay, so he's in. Yeah.
he's definitely in. We'll now have the enemies make some turns. Yeah, it is a bit of a struggle getting around this portal. This one skeleton is going to attack you, Sang. Probably miss. But it's just a regular skeleton.
Well, I'm having
10 points of damage.
No luck.
Yeah, the skeleton's just going to crawl across. Go to here. It's going to be a bit of a traffic jam. Fabian Briseis.
Right, we'll do Fabian first. Just have him attack this guy.
Yep. Just get sneak attack.
It's dead.
Yeah. About 1 billion damage to him.
Alright, and then I'll move him inside.
Cool.
And Briseis do anything cool.
Just like Ray of Frost boy or something.
Yeah, Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost hit and they actually killed a guy.
Wow.
What?
Nice.
What?
And then she'll move inside as well.
Steve.
Okay, we got Arthedan and Sang.
Okay, Sang will run inside.
Yep.
Arthedan will, but he'll like hold by the actual entrance to the door.
Yeah, so he'll
Ready
like hold
to,
his
like,
action to go in
Close
last.
the door,
pretty
yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, Reed's turn.
So I mean, like he's like inside the door, but he's literally like holding the door open, if that makes sense. So he's ready to shut it as soon as everyone runs inside.
Yeah.
Just to hold him up, Reed is going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the front boy. This guy.
Okay. What do I have to do to roll the thing?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it's actually 10 foot, I think, a 10-foot radius. So it hits a few of them. Oh wait, no, sorry, no, that's confusion. My bad.
Yep.
It's just this guy.
Well, this guy definitely fails, and this skeleton just falls on the ground. He has no real vocal cords to laugh, but he's like a mime when a mime is pretending to laugh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I guess you run inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna run inside.
We have Adam, you're up with Percy and Flynn. I guess you're just running inside.
Yeah. Run.
Okay, so you guys run inside. Arthedan's in last. And you close the door behind you.
Mm-hmm. Is there like a
Bolt
way
the
to
door,
bar
bolt
it?
the door.
Make a perception check. 12. No, you have a look around. This room's pretty empty. There's no like
Then
bar that
Arthedan
would go across it. or
will
anything.
shout, "Someone help hold the door, while we find something to bar it."
We lock it again.
Percy will run up and hold the door with Arthedan.
We
yeah,
try and
as-
lock it again.
Yeah, you can try and lock it, Reed. You've got
Oh,
thieves'
sod it.
tools.
I'll try.
Go and make a thieves' tools check.
Nice.
23 is enough. So as those two hold the door steady, you relock the door. Arthedan will say, That won't hold the mage for long. Do we go up or down?
Down?
Down sounds good. I'm just gonna start going. 'Cause you don't have time to
Okay, let's go.
deliberate. Start running. Following Arthurdan's lead.
Wait,
Make your way-
Dalar, you should go first. Stealthily watch for traps.
I think the point of stealth is gone now. But if Dela wants to go first and check for traps, then he can.
Alright. I guess.
Yes, get in there.
Happy now.
Yes, I am. Thank you, Dalar.
No traps. We'll say at one point we come across like just a wandering deathlock, but Dela, I'm gonna say you don't need to roll. You're invisible. You've got sneak attack. You can just kill anyone you come across as you lead the way through this tower.
Nice.
Eventually, you make your way down to the ground floor, at which point you exit out into the interior of the sort of like courtyard between the wall and the keep, if you would like to.
Is there any other way?
Is there more
dip
stairs
further
down or
down?
anything?
Yeah.
No, it seems to just like hit the ground floor and then that's it.
How far away are the other like inner towers?
Not that far. Maybe about 100 feet, 150.
Okay, we can make that. Imagine one of the other towers is the one we want to go to. These are just like defensive outer towers.
Yeah.
Thanks, Barry.
No, it sounded like Rogar was with us for a minute.
it did, yeah.
You sense a
Barry's
you sense
channeling
you
Rosa.
sense a presence.
Yeah, I miss him already.
And suddenly Tristan. Oh, hey guys, how's it going?
So should we head? Should we? What is in front of us right now? Is there like 3 different routes, or can we just like? Should we just keep running?
Ahead of you now just looks like a load of ruined buildings, most of which are like completely decimated. Some have like parts still standing, and then like I said, it's about 150 feet between you and the keep, and there are skeletons surrounding the keep.
Okay. Should
Quite
we,
quite a lot.
Do they look alarmed by anything?
They're not like actively running towards you.
Oh,
They
hang
just
on.
seem to
I've just
holding the
remembered.
ground.
What happened to the broom? Did anyone pick it up?
Barry has.
Barry had it.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, do not fucking lose that broom. It costs a lot of money. More than a horse.
But still not very much.
Yeah.
Still a bargain.
Should we do the exact same thing without the gravity thing? Should we just teleport, like straight onto the keep? Like
which tower did Tristan say that was the big
Iron
Oh,
Tower.
it was-
Iron Crown.
Yeah, it was the crown. Tower of the Iron Crown. Yeah.
Do any
No
of
signs for Iron Crown, is there?
yeah? Are there any labels?
Yeah, it's just a big signpost that says Iron Crown Tower this way.
Perfect.
No, it isn't.
Alright.
No.
Is that like a tourist map or anything?
Yeah. Is
No,
there a
there's-
you are here?
Yeah, I was just about to say there's no you are here.
Welcome to Warlock's Crypt.
It's like a theme
It's
park.
like a tour guide to meet us at the front. Yeah. I think we should just head within to the buildings and try and lose these skeletons, and then find a tall point in the buildings, and then sort of just teleport over there. For the time being, I think we just need to run into the buildings and sort of lose these guys.
Are there sounds of anyone chasing us down the steps yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Whatever the next door is, was there another door we walked past?
No, so you've just sort of gone down this tower, which didn't really seem to have much in it. It just led you all the way down to the bottom floor, which had a door leading out into the interior courtyard.
We lock. Oh, I suppose they can probably unlock it from the inside, but is there a chance we can lock this door as well? Or a way
lock
we
it.
can do that?
Lock it behind you. Yeah. I'll say you don't need to roll to do that. You can, if you're all exiting the tower,
Yeah.
you can all make your way out
Or else
and lock the door behind you. That's easy enough to do. Examining the actual keep itself, I'll say a couple people can roll perception. Whoever's good with perception.
Arthur down.
Blinn, I think.
I have an advantage, so not 20.
Nat 20.
Right, guess
Yeah,
we don't need
looking-
flint and rolling. Yeah.
Looking at this keep, it doesn't have any battlements you can teleport onto per se. It all just looks like a big block of stone. Having a look around, the only noticeable way in looks like a set of gates, which are guarded.
How many guards?
There's loads of skeletons all around this this inner keep.
Let's take cover in some of the ruined buildings in the interior then, for now.
Yeah. Just before we do that, is the ground like? Can they track our footprints from it? It's soft.
It's mostly solid. It's all stone, but I guess there is sort of like rubble and like gravel almost. So there maybe could be. But yeah, they maybe could be able to track your movements.
Is there some way that someone can just like stop that from happening? If not, we can just float over there, or at least I can fly
I think
over there.
we'll just be careful where we walk. Just try and walk on like actual stone rather than any soft stuff.
Yeah. Okay. We'll just be careful.
Yeah. Yeah. So that would all be included within the next stealth check then. So I'll get you all to roll stealth. Are you recasting Pass Without a Trace? Because that would have dropped when you tried to cast Confusion.
Yeah. It would have also probably run out if we were.
Yeah, probably.
So
All good, all solid rolls. I'll say we don't need any more. That's already enough. Say the group is successfully stealthed. Still an 18, so still a success.
Everyone's just rolling anyway.
Everyone's just rolling anyway. Everyone wants to know.
Yeah.
I beat you, DM.
What if everyone else got nat ones? That
Yeah.
would probably
True.
mess it up.
This is the way we rebel against the DM. This is the only power we have against him.
Keep rolling. Barry got another nat one on stealth. You got nat one last time.
I guess we're all right then.
So yeah, you're kind of hiding in the ruins of these buildings within the courtyard, just looking at the keep ahead of you.
What's happening
like
with,
I say, it is.
with the tower we just came from there? Obviously, it's been a little bit of time now.
How much time do you want to have passed?
Well, I guess it would have taken
So
us
I
a few
assume-
minutes because we were being fairly cautious on our way over to
Yeah.
hiding.
Yeah. Having a look behind you, you don't see anybody floating down after you. Don't hear any noise inside the tower.
Yeah, we need to be quick because they'll probably raise the alarm in the keep, and then everybody will be on
they'll
high
start
alert.
sweeping this area.
Yeah, so we got to keep moving fast.
But where to?
We've got to get.
We've got to get
somehow
towards the
got-
centre, I guess.
Yeah, we got to keep going. Do all the towers look like, or like, a lot of the towers? Are they inside the keep area? Is it just one solid tower?
So there are 5 towers that are
Cool.
connected to this keep.
Yeah,
Again,
so
they're like
if
really, really tall, like astronomically tall.
we're hedging our bets, then this has got to be one of them.
Yeah. Make a perception check. Reed and I'll say one other person.
What about Flynn or Dalar?
Probably daylight. It's got advantage. Another nat
Nice.
20.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll say both of you can spot, like having a little look at these towers. You do see one of them has like almost an Iron Crown aesthetic to its top. So you assume it's probably that one.
That's probably the one we want to go to then.
Yeah, and that's within the keep. Cool.
Mhm.
Right, we got to get in there somehow. So do we just run through the doors and take? You've still got that firestorm, haven't you, Dalar?
Fireball.
Yeah, it's a fireball, yeah.
How many of them
yeah,
are
got that.
there?
Quite a lot.
By quite a lot,
Is
you
it-
mean dozens, hundreds?
Hundreds.
Does it look like are they on the side of the gatehouse, on the gate, or are they on the inside face? Like
They're
the
all on the
majority.
outside. So like I said, the keep doesn't necessarily have like walls or any like battlements to speak of. So everyone would be out front,
Okay,
on
I
the
think
ground.
this is the time we use that Fabian tactic of him pretending to be the Death Knight, because now he's in the walls. It looks like.
What, and that he's captured us? Or that
Yeah.
just him pretending to be a Death Knight?
We could do the arcane gate strat again, though.
That's true.
Fabian's going to be like, I'm not too comfortable about that first idea of mine, actually. I feel like, I don't know.
I don't think you need to say anything, other than, these are my prisoners. Let me pass. And if they don't do it, then we just spring into action and we start fighting. But you don't need to say anything. Just look confident.
But like,
This is a lot of prisoners for one Death Knight to hold on to, and also you've all got all your weapons and.
true.
Yeah, it's a good point. I could lead them away. I could like run around.
But you're exhausted,
I
aren't
can
you?
still run very fast.
I mean, who has area of attack things? Because I can just cast Firestorm in this area. But what I don't want to do is leave it too late and then they close the gate and then we're stuck on this side. We have to like
we
get
can
in
just
there
arcane
quick.
gate right past them. Because
That's true.
we can see it from here, can't we? So
You can see the gate. The
the-
gate is the gate itself is closed.
We can't see what's on the other side.
But you could
is it
arcane
like
gate
a
to
solid
the
gate, or
gate.
like a portcullis, or like...
It is a solid gate, and in fact, the gate has a big eye on it.
Oh,
Oh.
that's huge.
Jabba's the
Like
Hutt's
it was
gate.
spot us.
Yes, but if the eye was like 5 times as big,
Yeah.
I mean, there's no one on the actual roof or walls, are there?
We can't see. There's no walls.
Someone want to go up quickly and just check?
Daylight.
Look at daylight.
Wait,
We'll-
if,
I can try,
if-
but there's that
if
eye
that-
thing.
yeah, if that door's like magically, sorry, hang on. If that door's like magically locked, then like I need to get Barry. Patrick, do your Barry voice. Do your Barry voice.
if that door is magically locked, then
There we go.
I don't know what
Then,
you're gonna
like,
say next.
Then like, won't it spot Dalar? Maybe it can see invisibility.
Yeah, well maybe it can't.
Can,
But
can Barry perform an Arcana check?
He's too far away.
I'm too far away to perform my magic tricks.
what is wrong with your voice, Barry?
I have become German.
I was gonna say bullseyes came.
Oh yeah, Bullseye saved the day.
It's like I'm here to destroy the eye with my bullseye.
And my dragon.
I
I mean, I can still just run around and get them to chase after me.
Benny
Could I,
Benny
like,
Hill style.
Turn
Yeah.
invisible and then like sort of like fly like from a distance, like around the side. Maybe there's like, a side without an eye, and then fly on top of the keep. See what's up there.
Yeah, go on then.
Okay. You fly close, have a
Take
little
that.
look. You can see guarding the gate there is a night walker, a big giant skeleton man, a couple of people that look like liches, and then just numerous skeletons of varying types.
When you say big giant skeleton man, do you mean one of those things that we saw earlier?
No, not that big. That's like a behemoth. This is just like a giant, like a regular sized
Oh.
giant that's become a
Okay.
skeleton, which they're still pretty big. But yeah. And as you sort of begin to skirt and fly around, you see that lich from before booking it towards you.
Okay, I'm gonna fly in a different direction, see if he's still following me.
Oh, he's on you.
Okay, fly back to the others.
Okay,
Wow,
This lich
just
is-
revealing
is-
the entire group's location.
on your tail.
It's a race music.
I'm just seeing what the lich can do.
Should we all hide and ambush him? In like a
Well, do we see the
room.
lich?
Yeah. No, you guys would still just be hiding right now.
I mean, I can dimension door like the small people up there.
Up where?
Up onto the roof.
No, it's
It's
too
like a
high.
thousand,
It's too
1,000
high.
feet up. That's why we can't teleport up there.
The roof of the keep wouldn't be.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what I thought.
the towers would be.
But I mean, what would dimension dooring you guys up there do if the rest of us can't get up there?
Also, as this lich is chasing you, Daylight, you like glance back once and he's gone.
Oh, okay.
Like he was there a moment ago and then now he's not.
Maybe it's all a dream.
It'd be funny if
Just
they,
gonna pretend that didn't happen. I think I'm seeing things,
yeah.
guys.
Look, yeah, I imagined that.
Must have been the wind.
Yeah. I mean, I got loads of flying potions. I can cast fly. I can just dish them out, and we can just all just run up there onto the roof.
Fly up there.
After that, we'll say, well, my only thing is, what do we do once we get onto the roof?
Yeah. It's just,
Find a way in.
but what if there's no
But
way
I
in
don't-
and we're just stuck on?
I
a
don't
roof?
think there will be. I think the only way in will be the gates.
I'm pretty sure they'll have thought of that, right? Like this is the Warlock's crypt. It's his literal like base. I'm sure he's thought of people getting on the roof.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. You wouldn't have thought they'd get in this far. Look at what we've
I mean, he
accomplished.
clearly did, because otherwise, what's all the point of this giant army in front of the gate?
Maybe we can fire like an exhaust vent or something, which you forgot about.
Oh yeah, has anyone got an explosive that we can fire down it?
I've got something that we can do.
Okay.
I can control weather, and it's a 5-mile radius. This would have been useful earlier, to be fair. We can just like cast dense fog on the actual place and just run straight in and just attack as many soldiers as possible.
But there's
and
literally
skeletons.
hundreds of them.
Maybe to
Yeah,
make it sunny because they hate the sun.
yeah. I cannot. I don't know whether
Plus,
Patrick will allow that.
We can't get in the gate because the gate's got the giant eye thing on it. So then we'd
Yeah.
just be stuck in front of a gate being surrounded by hundreds of skeletons.
Well, there must be some way of opening the gate.
Stab the eye.
Stab the eye. Magic people, you can do your magic thing, maybe.
But how do we get to the gate?
We fight our way through. Or we do what you said, Sang, and you can try and lure some of them away, and then the rest of us will fight our way through.
Then
I could do the
can circle
anti-magic
back.
field. Maybe that would shut off the eye.
That's
Possibly.
only in a 10
Yeah, so you'd have to
foot
get.
radius around you, so you'd
Yeah.
have to get right up to the gate to do it.
I mean, I can try leading some of the way if you want, and then you guys can fight your way in, and I'll double circle back. I should
Sure,
be,
but
I should be
well, there is
faster
a lich on
than
the
all of
way.
them. Well, it depends if Dale has told us about the lich.
Yeah.
I'm not
We'll
back
say
yet.
around this time. Yeah, we'll say around this time daylight gets back.
What does Daylight
God, I
say?
also had a really weird dream. You know, that lich from earlier seemed to be chasing me, but then I turned around and it was gone.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Probably knows our
You can-
location.
Oh, could dispel magic do something to the eye? What
Well,
type of
actually-
city is after?
If that lich has found us, we need to do
Probably not.
something. We need to do something now.
Yeah, we need to do something now.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Do we just all
I think
run? Or should we
We're just
try
gonna
and
if
kill
we
the
just
lich?
run if we just run for it, then we get well. They've got liches on the gate as well, haven't they?
How about we do
Yes.
what I said then? I will draw some of them away. You guys then deal with what's left by the gate and try and open it, and I'll circle back.
Sounds good.
That's gonna be what we're gonna have to do. Yeah.
Do that.
Okay. Sang, what do you do
Okay, I'm
to
gonna
try
run
and draw some of them away?
into view of the gate.
Mhm.
I'm gonna. What can I do? Do any of them do anything when they see me?
Well, they all sort of turn your way.
Okay. I'm gonna use 2 key points to cast Scorching Ray. I'm just gonna fire some Scorching Ray bolts at one of them.
Pop, pop, pop. Go ahead and roll those attacks. Oh, big 3 hits. Well, actually, minus
6.
6. So that's
16.
16. Okay, yes, they do just still all hit. So we'll say, I'm
27.
just trying. What would the first 2 be? So that's 13. No,
11.
11. Okay, yeah. So we'll take all 3 shots to kill one. And as you kill that first guy, similarly to the Urkai, when they get the first guy killed at Helm's Deep, they're like, "He killed Jeff!" Ah! And we'll say about half of the army in front begins to chase after you.
Oh, I think this was a bad idea.
Hundreds. Are you going left or right?
Left, obviously.
Left. Okay. So you start sprinting around the left.
I'm gonna do it in
A load of them.
a wide circle, so I'm trying to like aim to come back after a little while. If that makes sense.
Yeah. The Lich who was chasing Delar appears at this point, very close, and he will cast
Oh dear.
a spell at you.
Me.
Yes.
Okay. We're up to another character, guys.
That lasted a while.
I think for now he's just going to do Finger of Death.
Great.
Oh, okay.
So make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh dear.
That'll fail.
Key point to re-roll.
Key point to reroll.
Are you sure you want to?
20, but with the -6, that's
14.
14. Are you sure you want to reroll?
I'm not going to bother anymore, no.
Okay. So you take.
Hang on, doesn't he get advantage on this?
No,
Like,
no.
wouldn't make any difference, but...
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try one more time. One more time.
Okay.
Okay. Never.
Nope. Save those key points.
Yeah.
53 points of necrotic damage. You get hit by this Finger of Death. A big streak of necrotic purple energy. It hits you, take the hit, and you keep running. And like I say, about half of this horde are just chasing after you away in a direction. Arthurdam will then, once they're like sort of a decent ways away, say, now's our chance. Are we casting the gate to get right up to it, or should we just run?
We should probably use as much time as possible, so...
Cast the gate.
Cast to it, yeah.
Okay.
How are you
So
doing?
Barry has used that spell slot, but I think...
So you're doing it right up to the gate. Bear in mind, there is a Nightwalker in front of the gate.
What is a Nightwalker?
What's a Nightwalker?
We
again?
faced them before. It's
Yeah, well, I'll let you go, Reed, because I like it when people remember.
we attacked them when we had a fight with one prior to our fight with the Death Knights. Remember?
Correct.
Oh, don't they
like the
suck out...
shadowy thing? Yeah, and they can kill you really
Oh.
quickly.
Do they suck out divine powers?
Yeah, it did something. it
Yeah,
did something weird,
they take all that away. There was no divine things.
Yeah.
You felt like you lost everything Tormund gave you. Well, Tristan did what?
Yeah. I mean, we might as well go right up to it because we're gonna have to deal with it either way. Then we can just all yeet it immediately, and hopefully we can kill it quickly.
Yeah, we have to go in two at a time though, which is
That's the only problem, yeah.
Still faster than running through and fighting a bunch of enemies while that thing can still attack us.
I'll bring you to the map, and I'll let you decide.
yeah, that'd be good.
So I've already taken half of the troops away, by the way.
Sorry,
This is
what?
this is what
Skeleton
remains.
King? Is that the giant skeleton?
Yep.
Yeah, so maybe teleporting in isn't the best of ideas.
I mean, it is the best idea because we're going to have to fight them either way, and this time we avoid having to fight everything else before we get to them.
Yeah, but we can only go in at two at a time.
Yeah, but if
I
we
suppose
run
start
up
and-
here, all of us are going to have to fight all of these things, while these things will still come and attack us.
Well, is there a way that we like all the damage dealers going first, like in waves of 2, and all the range boys attack from the front, so it drags the skeletons towards this way, further away from them, and then the range boys can get a hit on... Actually, it makes sense for the range boys to attack first, drags the skeletons further away, and the damage dealers and then teleport close to the night crawler, whatever his name is. And
That sounds like a good idea, actually.
yeah, just so it's a mini diversion off the top of Sangs.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I'll say split your forces. We'll say people on the left can be the range boys attacking from the front. People on the right can be the ones who are about to teleport in.
Once the range boys have had their attack, they can just go through the portal and they're on the other end.
Yeah.
And then we can shut the portal off or whatever.
Well,
Can we do that?
I imagine the portal's like way back from. Actually, it would have to be within 100 feet, right?
500.
Yeah.
Nice.
500. Yeah. So you're talking like we're 500 feet away, so the range boys wouldn't be anywhere near.
Yeah. I mean, let's say 400 feet, so like the range boys can be within 100 feet from a.
Yeah, and then they can just book it. Yeah, because they don't really have to do damage. They just have to draw the skeletons away.
They just need to draw it away for a time being.
Okay, so we've got the 4 ranged people who will be sort of attacking from here, and then we'll have the teleportation boys here, and Sang is off running, doing her thing.
Barry should only teleport though once the skeletons are getting fairly close, like say 1 or 2 rounds in.
Assume he'll wait for the ranged boys to come back, and then when they're appeared, he'll go with them.
Just to quickly show you what's chasing Sang as well.
I don't want to see.
This is how many there were.
Damn.
Oh.
But she's knocked, like I say, about half of them off.
Oh, hang on, there's 2 liches up there.
Yarp.
Yeah.
Can they counter spell?
Yarp.
Probably.
I mean, it's only 60 feet counterspell range, but obviously if you're all teleporting right up to them, then maybe.
Well, guys, this is it.
I guess this is it.
Yeah.
The attack will happen, but it is past 9 o'clock, so we'll end tonight's session there, and we will begin next time with the attack. Because obviously this is going to be a while.
I know, but I need to know.